Hello everyone, welcome to tonight's stream. We're going to be doing Cloak from Marvel Rivals fused with Gogeta SSj4, continuing on from our Dagger fusion on Friday, because it's now Monday. I've lost track of days. I'm only going to be going for about 2.5 hours tonight, so we will probably be finishing around about midnight, just after the latest. With that said, I've got some reference images that I can use, and let's get into this, shall we? I'll also do a couple of hellos. So I got hello to Art, Minecraft Transformers, Koi-Fish Gaming, Red Knight, and Tegan. And yeah, hopefully your Monday's been going good, okay, quite well. I do feel like I've got a sneeze coming on, so I will probably mute my mic in a second. Yeah, so I guess people will probably jump in and out throughout the stream. I'm not worried about that. Main plan for today, and I'm just double checking brush settings and that, is to basically have a rather cool looking design. Red Knight, I covered that in the showcase on the last stream. So in terms of what I thought about it, I did cover some of it in there, but it's a cool design. And hello, Matthew. Right, let's have a look. I need a picture of... That'll probably work. Where's that? There we go. Basically, I'm going to get a reference of them side by side and fuse the two together as such. Just got to get enough of it on screen so I can see what I'm doing. I thought for sure it'd be a manic Monday. Oh, it has been. There's been, other than subject to the power cuts yesterday, they continued. So while I'm back here, I've got power, but others I know don't have power. So yeah, it's a bit of a manic Monday. In fact, they're digging up the ground outside the local sort of like spa street shop to find the fault. So an interesting one, that. But yeah. All right, so I think I kind of want to do more of a kind of sterner pose in a sense. Give me a second, guys. I can seem to be sniffly nose from how cold it was outside when I went out earlier. Playing taxi. It depends on time, Red Knight. If there is time and it's been submitted to the showcase, then yeah. If not, then it will be on the next live stream. Kind of double it up. Hey Ark, I'm good. How are you? What is up? Not a lot really at the moment. I'm just trying to make sure I'm in shot on here while I'm drawing the bulk of this pose. I mean, this character's going to have a hood, but I need to draw enough of the face so that you've got the whole concept. Because Dragonball chests are like massive, and then tiny on Super Saiyan 4. Although males are a lot easier to draw in Dragon Ball than anything else, to be honest, because it's just, well, it's already looking Dragon Ball style just from blocking it out a little bit, which is quite good. What to draw? Angelic Demon fused with Hulk and Rocket Raccoon. You can do a triple fusion. I kind of already have an idea for this pose-wise and stuff in hand, so it's not too bad to draw this. In a sense. Oh, Rocket Ninja Demon, right? Yep, that's it. You're working on another redrawing, so an up-to-date version of more of the minions. You've done 5 so far. Well, that's a quick turnaround. Ben, type ! Showcase and the form shall appear. Hey, Maureen, how's it going? Long time no chat to. Hope good are well with you. Hope things are good with you. I am drawing the body of a Super Saiyan 4 to start with because that's pretty much the easiest way to start drawing this. And then, because Cloak's actually got a body with a portal in the middle going down, which is going to be quite interesting. So we'll see what happens. You should stay, but you're going to disappear, so come back. And Minecraft's right, if you haven't smashed the like button, it does help to try and get this out to, well, YouTube. I say the whole concept at the moment is to draw as much of the overbulked design as you can. And then kind of, if you draw one character's pose to get the essence, you can kind of add the rest over the top, and this will make a lot more sense after. I know that arm is completely out of whack where it is, so don't worry too much about that. One of the perks of as you draw, you can amend pose a little bit. How would Nexon react to Baby Demonica on top of a fridge? Well, you know she's a demon, so he probably wouldn't be worried until someone says something like, yeah, but she's a demon. She can't, you know, land properly. She's a baby. He'd be like, ah, scrap. What do you mean I'm going to do in a Marvel style? This is a fusion. I'm going to draw the initial character bit and then add the cloak and stuff afterwards. This is going to be quite cool. Yeah, this is Gogeta as well. It's like a fusion of the two characters. I mean, I've got kind of like a Goku reference at the moment, but I'll add the extra bits in with the cloak and stuff to make it look rather cool. But it's going to be... I said I might do it in a Marvel style. I didn't say I'll definitely do it in a Marvel style. I said it would be pretty cool, but there's also time constraints, I'm afraid. Arc, I'm on a... That's interesting. The body's kind of Interesting. No, that's not a problem, Mark. I'm pretty sure I said it would be cool to do one in there. I might do it, but I know I didn't promise to do it, if that makes sense. Just because, well, yeah. I mean, it would be cool to do a stream at some point and draw stuff in a Marvel style. That'd be really cool. Oh my god, that hand is so messed up. Yeah, that's an abomination. We did not see that. That entire arm's an abomination from there down. I'll sort that in a minute. I mean, my rough sketching out on this is pretty much a full sketch. In a sense, in essence. How easy is it to draw Dragon Ball legs? Done. Oh, that was so easy. Right. Next, I want to get some other features in. So this fit the canvas that I'm working on. It's going to look so odd at the moment, but that's fine because that's the whole part there. Okay, so you want to hoods are really difficult to draw. I don't have any major tips for it. I don't know. I know this never happened, but imagine you live streaming playing Gartic Phone or as video April Fool. It probably wouldn't happen because I've never played that as far as I'm aware. But I am tempted at some point to see if I could stream playing a game. Although yeah, I would probably play if it's a game like Gears 5, which I've been playing today, Gears of War 5 or the Gears of War series, going through them first night, just playing them one after the other for a couple hours and that. There's going to have to be an age rating. Yeah, whoever drew the hood on Cloak did an amazing job that I'm not doing any justice to. Just that picture of him on his own. There are enough references to have it. Where is it? Just a bit more of it. That's better. This looks kind of cool and kind of wrong at the same time. And this is kind of going to be, apparently, that lovely design in this chest is just going to be a. Am I going to do that? He's got chains around one of his arms. More than one set of chains on his arm as well. That's kind of a bit tricky to do. No, the chest has to be this. The Super Saiyan form has like a bulkied out chest. It's kind of hard to explain without a picture. They are kind of buff as anything, the Super Saiyan forms, but I'll balance things out. You should take advantage of the new Castlevania Noctis season soon. Oh yes, I definitely want to. Gibraltar in would be sell it in your style, and Alucard. Alucard would be really cool. I actually have to. I would like to do an illustration of Alucard at some point, so that would be on the list. That'll probably be a personal project one to do. Don't forget, this is the actual way the image is. Do you sometimes make face while you draw that face emotion? Yeah, you might see me sticking my tongue out or doing that stuff. It's not Red Knight. I haven't done anything on it since before Christmas, currently. In all fairness, it's not going to... I mean, it's planned in terms of I've set stuff out for it, but I haven't actually done any drawing or anything for it. I will try to get around to a skit today, Tegan. I'm not entirely sure I will be able to, but I will just star it so it's not lost. Just because, like I say, I want to get through this quite quickly today. You could drop a skit. It's just a case of I can't promise to get to it at the end of the day. I'll try to. But as Coy says, I have loads going on today. It's, as Minecraft said, Manic Monday. It's just sorting out a few bits and bobs for... I want to kind of give the cape the the bits for the fusion. Top bit. It's going to be a giant hole in the middle going down to the rest of the body. It's kind of going to be like a merger of two things. So Cloak's got this kind of like portal in the middle of his chest. And I do also think that that whole thing needs moving that way a little bit. Probably a bit larger actually. And I'll adjust that cloak accordingly. There's a reason for this. I need to be able to move the hand slightly because this whole section is too close. Need to have room to do what I need to do. And that can come down a bit more. Just erase it from that bit there. You won't see these bits here. You won't see the bits that are there, in between the line bits there. You won't see any of this muscular stuff around here. It's going to be more the cape. But he does have this like weird portal bit on him, which I kind of want to capture. It's kind of like this warped empty space on him. I kind of feel it needs to be part of the that's it. I need part of the Super Saiyan kind of like chest coming around it to a degree. Your fusion looks like a weird Sasquatch. Yeah, they can kind of turn out that way. Keep going with it. It'll be cool to see how it turns out. I haven't played Finding Bigfoot, I'm afraid. Unless there's a few games I haven't played that I probably... You guys will mention, I'll be like, nah, I ain't got a clue what that is. Right, so because his head's hidden behind the cloak, I kind of want to just make sure I've got a few things. Just double checking I'm not missing anything. Cool. So, sometimes, not very often, but sometimes it is actually Gogeta's hair. You might see his hair in there actually, just a little bit. At least one bit going this way. It's going to be an interesting hair bit because any bit that could come around the side and under like the bits that go under here, which will go underneath, I think we'll inherit the kind of like braided effect. Hey Murray, welcome back. I'm fusing Cloak from Marvel Rivals with SSj4 Gogeta from Dragonball Sparking Zero. It's going to be interesting because I'm not... I'm 100% sure how this is going to turn out. Where's the Gogeta one? Koi, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much for gifting a membership, and congratulations to Chromagod. Couldn't have gone to a nicer person. Chromagod, if you're about, congrats on being a member again. That's awesome. I don't think you're in the stream, but that's awesome. And yeah. This is how to super quickly. Oh my god, that. Yeah. Let's have another look at my reference I used. References are a godsend because they enable you to. Ah, that's why. Yeah, let's just clear that layer out. Start again. They're not. It's deep enough. They always look evil when they've got the eyelids, even if they are in Super Saiyan 4 mode. Right, jump back on it. I haven't played it, actually. I've seen people play it. I've watched quite a few streams, including tournaments of it. I've just never played Marvel Rivals myself. It's not a problem. It's just I've never done it. Two more to go because all of them get... oh, yeah, because you're basically updating them all. That's cool. Right, so this needs a... sphere, then it's going to need... I'm going to go in front of the sphere and back around it, but it'll make more sense of it. Cool, and I'm gonna just shade them in a lighter grey inside of it, and hopefully it'll pick up. Nope, didn't. Okay, on that one. Looks like I haven't joined it because of that black glare. Where is it? Oh, there we go. That's why I haven't joined it. There. So I should, in theory, be able to just go. Okay, I think we've got the rough sketch in place. This is going to have a really, really random effect as well. It's going to be quite interesting to see what happens. Those two are one. Okay, so new layer. Go in white. That should be there. I can go that way. That one there. And let's start bringing this character to life. Fusing together. When you do the redraw of us, please go with. I'm not going to comment on the OC redraw Red Knight just because I'm not giving away anything of who's going to be in it or anything. I think you put that in a comment already, so. Noted, but also the kind of rules for that redraw is redrawing the character that was submitted, not the redraw version of the character. So it will depend, but I'm not saying who's being picked for the first redraw or not, because I do have a couple already sorted. Trying to be vague without being vague. Oh no. Right. If that makes sense. You made some baklava. Do you guys want some? No, thank you. I've already eaten. let's get this. I've eaten, I'm full. I don't need any more. Thank you for the offer though, Art. Oh, I was reading Tegan's comment out, by the way, if you're on about the what's I can't remember how to pronounce it now. Baklava? At least he isn't in our bathtub like last. Okay. Random? Yeah, I don't get it. Not really that I don't get it, I just don't get it. Yeah, that's not good. What I managed to do? I've lost the subtool now. There we go. I have no idea what I managed to do then. Close that for now so I don't break anything. Ah, what they say next. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I get it now. On the skip. So, who's a fan of Dragon Ball? I started watching the first Dragon Ball series again. It's been a long time since I've watched that. Do you know what I discovered? It is shockingly bad animation. The storyline, I don't know how I got into the storyline at the start, the first time watching it. It is... I don't know, it's just... Yeah, it just seems completely different now. You're confused. Basically, at the end of your skits, you say for me to say what next, or someone says next. So Marin said bathtub. So that's kind of how that's gone in and what's happened with that one. Hopefully that makes a bit more sense. I'm feeling a bit fast on the artwork, but some of this artwork is actually a lot more simplified than what I'm normally doing. I mean, a lot of this is going to be the cloak and the character, and rendering some fur off. It's going to be interesting to see how this turns out in this. Speaking, that should be the only darker area in there. in terms of pure darkness. Yeah, line art is probably to watch. Line art is probably the most boring part of any artwork. That's not to knock it; it's an important part. It's just with the line art, it works out to be a bit more on the boring side when you're watching it, especially when I'm not talking because I'm concentrating on doing the lines for the line art. You hate drawing guns. Yeah, they can be quite complex and quite tricky to do as well. So I made a mistake in what I was drawing, but that's fine because I have the eraser tool. Why does Rocket have a gun? Because he's a genius and he likes to shoot things. To be honest, that's probably explained quite reasonably well in Guardian Galaxies Volume 3. I don't think we need to go into that. Rocket just has a gun. He just shoots with it. Because he's a raccoon. Yeah, we'll go with that one. You never seen a raccoon with a gun? Here where I live, they're very common. Marin, that's dangerous turf the way you're living. Wow. I wonder what will Nexum say, and he thinks about the 25 version of Shrapnel, and will he be happy or sad or mad because of how it looks? I don't know, because I don't know if he's met Shrapnel. I don't think he's met Shrapnel yet in any of the bits, so I've got no idea what he would say. You saw one robbing the store the other day. Wow. Oh, I did all those chains, didn't I, to make him look badass? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. You're not going to see most of this line art, to be honest. I'm doing it because I need to, but you generally won't be seeing most of this line art. You're not that slow, Ark. I've sped up my process for this. One, the character's a bit more simpler than normal. Which is fine. And two, I'm kind of on a time scale. We've been going for nearly an hour. I'm at the this is where I normally get in the zone. I start working through it. About another hour 45 left, so I've got a bit of time left. Yeah, okay, this is yeah, this should be fine, I hope. Why did I do chains? Oh, because Cloak has them on him. Yeah. Right. Let's continue with this. Yeah, mad regrets on what I've kind of done on this, but never mind. I'm going to see how it turns out. I'm not worried if they're warped a little bit in design. They just have to go over their respective parts. No, he. Watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. If you don't watch it, you don't get Rocket's origin story where he picks up the gun in the movies. So watch that. But it wasn't great. You gave him the gun, and then he bought the store. No, I mean the writer or the artist. Oh, I got no idea. Probably the writer, but the artist might have put the character art something. Thomas Bennett. Hello, welcome to the stream. I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am the itch that you cannot reach. I am Darkwing Duck. I used to love that series. Right. Wow, I kind of fixed that hand rather well. Marin, you're evil. Although that was quite funny. I'm going to kind of amend this to be the more... Cloak's more uniquely thinning out. Yeah, give them that uniquely thinning out bit. So, in theory, with them putting that back to trace, it should be nearing the end. I'm just creating the... I may create this out of scratch and try and build it again, but I'm just creating the shape of it for now. but I'll work on all of that in a minute. So that means that this one should have the inner bit of this. Luckily, yeah, it should have this erased. Now let's just duplicate that before I do that. Just to keep a fresh copy in case I mess this up. Yeah, I should have done that a bit more sensible. It's basically just so I can see what lines intersecting. Actually, no, what am I doing? Alright, that makes more sense for me to do that again in a minute. I'm going to use an effect to do that, so it makes no sense to do it how I was doing it. I've got no idea what's happening in the chat, other than Kimura gave up a chocolate bar. Random. Okay, so now I need to do... This is going to be more complex than what I normally do, because I've got two ways of doing this. I guess I'll do it the normal way, and then I'll change the skin color afterwards. Yeah, I got to do it this way first because I only know how to do the lighting effects with the lighter color. Okay, so let's look at this and see what we can do. Trying to figure this out. So I want to get the skin tone right, and then I'm going to do a color overlay on the top to color it more Cloak's color of skin. And blur. Usually when it's rounded, unless it's a really sharp shadow, you can blur the edge a little bit. And I'm just using normal there. I'm not doing anything else. I can make them stronger from multiplying them, but I can't put on that. Hello, Stella Kitsune. How's it going? Weird question. If a Minotaur and a maid had a kid, what are the chances for the kid to be human? A quarter, 0.25% chance, because they're half human. Their parents are half human, so the chances of the DNA becoming that, it's like a quarter. You get two parents put them together. You usually would say it's 50-50, but it's not. It's actually, because they're two 50s and then it goes down to the next generation, it should be splitting it by two. So I think it goes down to 25% ish. Don't quote me on that. That's a guess. Right. Actually, bear in mind, I am doing a color overlay on the skin color if anybody wonders, because it is Cloak. The Saiyan skin and that will be more of a darker color for the skin and the fur. It's just literally, I don't know how. I'm not very good at rendering other skin tones, so I'm doing the skin tone I know, and I'm going to then change it afterwards. That's my general plan on this, to get this looking how it should do. It should work out fine in the end, hopefully, on the design. I'm hoping with all of these elements to the characters, or to this character, a lot of elements. I have a question. If a demon and a human had child, and then that child had a child of another half-breed, what's the chance to have a demon child? It's the same. It goes down to, they become half Saiyan, quarter Saiyan, sixth or some or third Saiyan or whatever. If it's like, if you take the Saiyans in Dragon Ball, for example, Goku and Vegeta are full-blooded Saiyans. Gohan, Goten, and Trunks and Bulla are all quarter-blooded Saiyans. It's just the way it goes. That makes sense. It gets, the percentage gets narrower and narrower. Even though there is a chance for that to happen, it's not quite as high as it would have been if they were both demons, for example. Because you think the offspring's half demon, so the one having the child, their parents already half demon, so the chances of them getting it from 50 are 50% again, so that's 25% chance. Maths is hard. Weird. It's no, don't see. I mean, if you had a demon hybrid and another demon hybrid had a child, it's still the same chance for them to get it. They're 50-50. Even if they had a hybrid, if you've got one parent and they're having a child, it's still going to be a 50-50 chance from them. But you've got to divide it by 2, even if there's both. So basically, it's 50-50 chance. If they're exactly the same species, half human, half demon, both of them, then you've got a 50-50 chance because they've got both demon and human. If it's another race, that's a demigod, you'll get a 25% chance to be one of them. It's just how it works out. So you don't need you answer your question in that one, Ark. Your question's in your question. I hope that makes sense, Ark. It's hard to explain, but kind of answered it with your own question. At least that's my understanding of it anyway. Demigod and demigod would still be demigod, but it would, yeah. But if it's a demigod and a human, then it's got more chance to be a human than a demigod, so the chances drops. But then again, a demigod could be completely human. No god DNA whatsoever. If it's a demigod and a demigod, they could have a completely normal human child. There are chances for that to happen. There would be a chance to be a god as well. Hey, Koi! You still lurking there in the background? I've realised with this character there's a lot of things that could be controversial in the design when this gets done. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've done this for Marvel Rivals, so it's not too controversial, but yes. So now for this one, I need to take a... This is going to be interesting. I think that's about the right. Maybe. What's his skin tone? Wow, that completely changed. I think that works. Next up is... I really should make that a reference layer actually while I'm here. So next up is the same fur. And hopefully I don't need to actually use that. Stella's designing the evolution for your what if blank were Pokemon, and I'm doing the evolution of Ozen as a Pokemon. Oh, that's quite cool. Basically, it's just a what if anime characters were Pokemon, and I'm doing Made in Abyss first, and then after going to do Spy X Family. Nice. So now we've got the fur in. I haven't actually done his tail because it's hidden behind the cloak. Well, I'm going to be cheating on that one. I'm also doing a different approach. I'm actually building this up as we do each section. This time around, if any of you have actually noticed or haven't noticed. Dempsey, if two demigod had children, is there a chance for it to be a god? Yes. There's a small 25% chance it could be a god. There's a 25% chance it could be a demigod, or a 50% chance it could be demigod, and another percentage it could be human, based on those. But yeah, there's a chance. It's just, yeah, quite a itty bitty chance. Oh, I just need to check something a second, guys. Just because I... No, okay. So, just checking for an update on power situation while I'm starting to do these. Oh, no worries, Myron. Thank you for joining. It's been a while, and we'll catch you next time. Hope you have a good sleep. After I did that series of turning anime characters into Pokemon, I think it'll be great to do, and until I find motivation to do my Aloria series. That's quite cool. Yeah, it can be quite good motivation to do stuff that, you know, a series if you're getting in the swing of things as Pokemon and that, whether it's practice or it's for the final bit. Have you seen, is it the Terminator? They do a ton of what if these were Pokemon. Everything's like, what if this was Pokemon? Absolutely insane. I think we spoke about it last time a little bit, to be honest, but yeah. This is going to have the weirdest effect happening in a bit. I get to make a galaxy effect, and it's going to be so surreal once it's done. Just to warn you guys. I do like doing this, dropping in some light bits into the shadows. Yeah, I've seen the Terminator. That seems by. Yeah, I was tempted to do a series after seeing theirs. Wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I've actually got an idea for an evolution line, which could be quite fun. But it's just got to see how it goes. These aren't real in terms of the highlights. These are where I think it will look cool. More so than actually having it. Just to give kind of an impression. I also feel that now that I've done that, I kind of need to do a... Actually, what I need to do is go... That's better. There's a bit of a light on the character now, which I'll add some highlights and stuff in a bit if I need to. Okay, so the next color I want is going to be this color. Which is fine, because this can inherit a gradient over the top of it in a second. First thing I want to do is give it a bit of a... just a hint of another colour in there a little bit. Cool. Multiply, and I will pick that green colour out of it that I've got. Actually, that blue colour will be quite nice for multiply. I'm trying to add a bit of depth into this, which would be quite interesting. It's not a problem, Mark. If you don't finish the art, then we can always do the showcase next time. As I said, I can't guarantee that we'll do the showcase this time, but what I'll do is I am not going to delete it. If I don't do it, I won't delete it before the next stream. So whatever you submitted will be there to go, and we'll do the showcase at that point. As I said, I'm trying to get this done in the next hour, basically. So we'll see where we get to. Dempsey, can I ask something? Can you color fur with grayish purple? I just want to see how it looks. Oh, this one. I could potentially do it at the end. It'll basically be a very desaturated grayscale version. That's all it'll be. There's no other way to do it. I mean, it's effectively going to be same as I did this art. So say I did that, and then I just turn it to effectively it's that, but it's inverted, so it's probably going to be more that. A bit more of a bit of a purple twinge, maybe. So a greyish purple is still going to be, so it's more that colour. Which is kind of cool, actually. That looks cool, but that's not the colour we're going for. Yeah, desaturated purple, that's pretty much what you're getting in that one. Right, back to that one. No, he's up. Happy to help. Swift, fabric doesn't always catch the light how we would suspect it to. Right. Just don't think as light as line, think line thrower balls. Yeah, kind of. That is kind of the way for fabric. It's one of those weird ones where it catches the light in different areas, but it does the effect. That's kind of all I want to do for that. But anyway, okay. So this one, I do want a grey colour. I am going to cheat on these. I'm not going to do full shading of everything because that's going to take too long. So what I'm going to do is Just literally do the whole. Kind of underside effect. Which is a really nice way to do it if you know where your light source is. Really quick way to do it. What is fusion between green and brown colors? Orange, brown, and green to be exact. I wouldn't do a fusion of the colors exactly. I would pick one and go with it. Or pick a color that's nothing to do with it and go with it. If you start fusing the colors, you start getting to muddy color territory, and that might do more harm than good for your what you're doing. It might make it a bit more messy than what you're intending. If that makes sense. So I'm doing, you pick, so it's easier to pick a color and say, this color from this original character is going to go here. This color is going to go here, and sort that out. And if you can't pick up a color, make a dark color or light color. Oh, if you want to be messy, then I would just put them on top of each other, half transparent, and see what happens. 2 different layers. It's basically an orange, brown, and a green is going to look like a grey, slight tint of green brown. It's not going to look nice in any way, shape, or form. Just as a heads up. Art. Multiply that here. It's quite cool how the same colours and techniques work and kind of blend it in together. And again, I've got a light source, but I know this isn't exact for the light source on everything. It's just the way that you kind of just do it on the design. Next up, we want dark colour. What's the bluish purple there? This kind of doesn't get a lot of light refraction or reflection or anything like that. Oh, I missed some spots. Hang on. It looks weird inside the cape right now, the headpiece, but there is a very particular reason for this. But it will make sense a little bit later on. So this is hopefully gonna look quite cool at the end of it. Yeah, this creature looks like a weird Yeti or Sasquatch. That'll be interesting. How are we doing on time? 50 odd minutes to go. We might get into some of the final phase. I could do a second pass at this. This might not get finished today, but we're gonna see. I'm just gonna do this now. They all have this, so it's going in standard color. Just gotta go in standard color. Eyes, blue, yeah. That's gonna be a bit more complex. So. Funky, not what I want. Maybe we're doing... eyes this way. Kind of trying to make the eyes pop a little bit. Imagine there's a making villain that works for Loki to give some mechanical enhancements to Loki's forces. That would be quite an interesting concept. So in theory, and I'm hoping this works, it'll look quite cool. Right, now for the trickiest part of all. I do need a solid colour to fill these in. Gradient colour is going to be night sky purple one. Oh. It's that nice guy one I want. Potentially, because he does have a whole galaxy type cape. It's actually just that. And then we're going to have lots and lots of sparkles. Wow. Must be careful when my arm hits. This is where the fun comes in.
That should be normal. Wow. Trying to find the right.
It's kind of the effect. He's kind of got this whole weird combination. Right. Alright, I'm going to take a quick artist break a second. I'll be right back. I will leave you with this on full screen, and I'll be back in just a... And I'm back. What have I missed? They're two different characters, or they're like a symbiote and the host. They basically go together. Their powers are opposites, light and dark. I haven't played the game to play the characters, but Cloak and Dagger are kind of that effect. So that's kind of where that goes. So now I've done that, I know have to do that. Convert to there. Do that, and I can lock that folder. I may come back at some point and add more details onto these, but for today, I'm just going to be working on it this way. I've taken myself to the camera for a bit just to give more full screen of what we're working on. But you should all be able to hear me okay. If you don't, let me know. But you should be able to hear me okay. I said you should be able to hear me okay. Yes, no, maybe? Don't know? Okay, so that's going to be... purple, Jupiter. Cool. That's going to be more that colour. That bit. Why don't I refer to everywhere? So I just want this left. That's better. Oh, and that one should have been... There we go. That color. Back around to these. Oh, my music stopped. Did the music stop? I felt like my music had stopped. Did it stop, guys? Let me know in the comments. It didn't. Okay, well, if you could hear me, then that's fine. Okay, how does this look? Because this has got some crazy effects around it. What's the zoomed in version of it? Here we go. Right, so this is going to be interesting because behind this one, got a layer. It's basically a purple spray paint. There's a reason for this, mind. Color. And above that, we have kind of pinkish. Ape in the dark. Yeah. You're using multiply. Use whatever layers you need to. It's not cheating. I use them too. I should have built a load of these on separate layers instead, but I'm kind of just going to create this multi-purpose crazy attack. But that's got to be above everything else to never get hit by it. Right, so that goes down, down, down. Duplicate. Duplicate. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. And then that can go to... There we go. Put that to a layer. Lock and turn all them off. Go to color. I still got to do the background behind the character. That's the other thing. So contrasting, a light contrasting color like the midday sky one would be quite cool. I also feel though that if I went that kind of fits nicer. Yeah, that works really well. I still want to drop in. Is it that one? Kind of adds a bit to it. Arc, you've probably got about... It depends if I do the showcase or not. I said I'm going to midnight, so that's about UK time, which is about 30, half hour, 30 minutes. I think it should still work regardless of the fact that it's... Okay, so highlights, gonna probably have more blue and red in them to make them a bit purpley. tones get a bit more normalish colors. Shadows can go completely cool. And then what I want to do is just merge all these again. This convert to layer is really good because it lets me group and shoot them through. Oh, I thought I had less time. Less time. I can make it less time if you want it less time, Mark. That's not a problem. As soon as I finish, I can go to the end bit. But yeah, no, it's just I've basically got to shoot out around about midnight. So yeah, that's kind of like a moment. Gotta shoot out. Gotta disappear. Gotta go fast. Right, so if I duplicate that layer, hard light, filter blur, Gaussian blur, I can quite hype it up. This gives that dreamy effect that we have on the art, which I quite like. You know, he never want less time to draw. Well, I've got to do the showcase and the skit and stuff yet, so we've got to see what's in there. I don't even know what's in the showcase for now. I did clear it, so... brooding look. And then I still have to add because obviously it's got the hand effect where it's glowing and it's got that effect in his hand, but obviously this is going to determine if it's... Oh wow, I like that version. I kind of want to duplicate it and then kind of like that. That looks quite cool. Wait, what did I... Oh, wow. Oh, I must have locked a folder that had everything in it. I panicked for a second there. I thought it completely destroyed the thing that I was working on. It's never good when that happens. And obviously, Dragon Ball style, but he's kind of like got the negative effects. So... he's going to have a... How am I going to do this? This may make sense in a minute. It seems daft giving him a light color around him, but...
Oh, that's quite cool. Maybe it just needs a little. I feel it's missing some kind of lighting on it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it done. What do you guys think? You can show 2 drawings. The form allows you to submit up to 5 on there, Arc. So 2 drawings is perfectly fine. I think I'm pretty much done on this though. Correction there. I think that's probably the best I'm going to get for that. I'm going to save this. 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll get a drink a second while this is on screen. I'll then attempt to do a skit or 2, and then I'll give as much time as I can do, Arc. I mean, I am finishing, like I said, half an hour, and I'm finishing a lot earlier than that, but I don't know what else to do on this one to push it a bit more. I think it's kind of got what it needs, the majority of it. Arc, stop apologizing, it's fine. I'll try to accommodate and work around. So I'll do a couple skits while we're waiting. So Tegan's got the first one, and it's Nexum speaking, then Ehrenfeld, then Nexum, and then Dino Claw. Okay. Has anyone seen Demonica? She's on the She's on the fridge, Nexum lad. Why is she up there? Beats me. Scrap. How do we get her down?
Yeah, deep in the throes of the kitchen, we have Nexum trying to outsmart a baby Demonica.
Then we got Arc for the next one. It's got Nexum, Demonica. Okay. 911. There's a weird guy just wingling. Wingling? Is that supposed to be winking? I'm not sure that's meant to be. There's a weird guy just wingling out my window.
Nexum, darling, same guy.
Yeah, but different window.
There's two of them?
Ah, scrap. And Tegan's got Loki and Tegan in a skit with Ashana.
Great, the human is back.
You seem annoyed someone beat you in a card game again. You seem annoyed. Somebody beat you in a card game again?
It's none of your concern.
You bested him at Uno again, didn't you?
Such a simple game. It's inconceivable how many times he's lost now.
And then Art's got one more that I've got starred, so give me a second. And that's got Demonica and Wildfire. Wildfire's gonna be and Nexum, but Wildfire's gonna be my normal voice because I haven't got a clue for a voice for that one.
So what do you like?
Mex.
I mean, what is your type?
Big Mex. I'm pretty sure she likes both.
How do you know?
Well, she's building little tiny itty bitty mechs, slightly bigger mechs, life-size mechs, and that giant thing over there. Cool. So that's got us up to date. I've just lost half of my stuff on the side just flew over, so I'm just going to sort that a minute. That made me jump. It was behind the laptop screen, so when that slid down, I heard it. As I went, I literally went, that big thing over there. I just heard a like, literally, I was like, I kid you not, I was just like, well, itty bitty mechs, slightly bigger mechs, lifestyle mechs, and that big thing over there. That's where it all came down. It did make me jump, I have to say. I was not expecting that. Not in the slightest. All right, let's put us back on this. I'm going to just see what we have got. Sorry, you can tell it's getting late. Currently, I know Arcs potentially needs to submit, so I will give it okay, there's a few again this time. Okay. Don't worry, Arc, I can drag yours over as well once you submit in the form. I'm just literally prepping a few things. in readiness. Here, just type !, showcase, and it will then load what you need up to do. But I quite like how this one's turned out, actually. This is quite a cool image. So yeah, this is our Gogeta Gogeta Cloak Eater. Wait, you what do you mean posted in the Discord? The whole thing got beaten. Okay. We'll do the Discord this time, but the whole thing for the form arc is that we do it in the form. Where did you post it in the Discord? I can't find it. Where is it? Share your art? Aha. Oh, I quite like it. Okay, so we've got 2 there. Let me get the other things down because, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a naming convention. Yeah, there's way too much lore for 1 or 2 of these, but let me just download these a second. Sorry, there's like a massive amount of lore for one of the submission bits in there, and I might not be able to do all of the lore. So we'll see. I'll go through them bit by bit. I just need to group them together before I can share them. All right, that makes that easier. Okay, let's jump back to this, and then I can do this and the showcase information. Yeah, no, I got that. Oh, I made this like I jumped out of the app so we could see this full screen, like the full effect of how this guy's looking. Which I got to say, he does look pretty badass. Looks like he can go around or 2 with a few of them, which is quite cool. So, okay, so in no particular order, he says, getting this up first. It's time for the and first up, we've got arcs. So the first one here is the redesign of the Ben 10 alien. I believe it's Pixie Dust. Yeah, sorry, Pesky Dust on Ben 10, and that's their redesign. Arc's been redesigning the aliens through a couple of the showcases now, and the consistency with the Omnitrix design, or the kind of like his version of the Omnitrix, or their version of the Omnitrix design, sorry, with the characters and tweaking them a little bit for how they imagine them, it's really cool. And again, you've got a nice sense of like light and shading with the strokes, because I know you use your finger on the phone, so this is incredible, getting like the sense of shadow and light. And it's simple it's simple, but it's super effective, and I quite like it. And the other one is the fusion we suggested, which is Angelic Demon. So you've got the eyes fused with a Super Saiyan 4, fused with who else did we say? We had the Hulk fused with Super Saiyan 4 and Angelic Demon, which is really cool. I like the way you're giving them kind of like this blaster as well, but you've got the whole green skin, which kind of ties in quite nicely with Angelic Demon's contrast and that. Oh, sorry, and Rocket Raccoon. Yes, that's why we got the gun. Rocket Raccoon, Hulk, and Angelic Demon. It looked like a Super Saiyan level 4. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I love the way that you've done this. In fact, you did this so well. I thought this could be a Dragon Ball character. I was thinking a Saiyan, just like what we've drawn. So yeah, no, you've done really well on that art. Again, I love your use of lighting, shadows, as well as the color choices and the pose. You seem to have a real good gift for pose and perspective for what you're doing, which is really cool. Next up, we have Tegan submitted images. I don't think Tegan submitted any info with them. So we've got Angelic Demon put Chip down. I love the way you've done telekinesis on this one. Kind of like the whole hand's got the same color as what's around the animal here, which is really, really nice. And again, your way of expressions through emotes or just eyes and shapes, it's really, really cool. And you are amazing. Having a bad day, open box. Oh wow, that's amazing. That's awesome. That should be a meme. That should be one of those little gifs, blinking eyes and that sparkles around it. That is so cool, Tegan. That just brings an instant smile. Yeah, that brings an instant smile. I apologize. I kind of yawned at the end of that, but it's just because it's late here in the UK. No, these are really good. And again, your style and your shapes are so well defined in these, but I love them. They're brilliant. And then we get on to Ben. I don't know if Ben's still in the chat or anywhere. So I will try and go through this. I apologize for the sniffles as well a little bit. So I'm going to guess which ones are which, because I don't actually know. So I have to have a drink. Because the files don't come in with the same name, I'm going to have to guess. Ben, you are here. Cool. So let's play the guessing game. First one on the list. Let me move so that they're all on screen. Cool. So, Jasper Bar, son of Mojo Bar and Wendy Duke Bar, a hyper-intelligent half otter, can help his cousin Zoe Duke. That must be this one. Hyper-intelligent half otter. With the scars down the face, I am guessing. Again, you've got a really nice use of color and a unique style. But you've got the right amount of color on each one, which is quite cool. Caitlin Burns, daughter of Connor Burns, also known as Super Red and the Imposter. It's got to be that one. Giving her the power of a version of the superior suit and transform into an imposter. Yeah, that's got to be Caitlin Burns. I'm hoping I'm getting 2 for 2 at the moment. Brittany Barker, daughter of Benjamin Barker, also known as Professor Cicatrix, and Skylar Hellstorm. She has the powers of Lucifer, regeneration, retractable claws, super speed, teleportation, breathing underwater, and partial mechanical body, black hair, second oldest. This one, I'm guessing, is Brittany Barker. Raphael Sharp, he is from Dimension P0000, a world that created the multiverse first Phoenix. He has the phobia tricks that can transform him into fearful monsters, which is going to be this one. This is Raphael. So, Catherine Barker, daughter of Benjamin Barker, also known as Professor Secretariat, and Skylar Hailstorm, has the powers of Lucifer, regeneration, tractable claws, super speed, teleportation, breathing water, and partial mechanical body, white hair with the blue highlights, which is this one. Oldest of the Hellcat quadruplets. And I hope I got those right. Yes, I got them right. It did help you did some little hints in the naming of each one to point them out, which is really cool. Again, I love from whenever Feminize and stuff, I love the long tongue with a little bit of like drool coming out the side. Now that's really cool. That looks awesome. And again, I say a unique style. You've got a nice way of posing your characters too. Even though you don't have a backgrounds on these, they're all posed really well to be dynamic, or the hero poses and stuff, which is really, really nice. And you must churn these out like crazy, because you always seem to have like 5 per stream, which is awesome. Now the last one is Red Knights, and I don't know if Red Knight's still here. There's a lot of information for this one, so I'm going to pick a couple bits out, and that's it. So this is their redesign of their character Scorch. This is their 2025 redesign, which has got a lot going on. I mean, I don't want to meet this guy in a dark alley. Damn. Cross between machine guns or flamethrowers, bigger flamethrowers or machine guns, claws, steam vents. Yeah, kind of crazy. So, red metal, it was vibrant and fiery once. It's darkened and rusted over time due to constant use of his built-in flamethrowers and his volatile nature, including his hot-headed temperature and frequent outbursts of anger. They've left his frame weathered and scarred, reflecting his relentless power and battle-worn persona. It's got a furnace tower design for the head. It's shaped like a towering furnace with angular rugged plates. Integrated Akubra hat. An iconic Akubra hat is seamlessly fused to his head. Wow. Fused to you. That's going to be insane. And a distinct Outback adventure aesthetic while doubling as a heat-resistant armor. Oh, okay. I can kind of see that. 4 yellow-orange glowing eyes with molten intensity. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've got the 4 eyes up here. Smoky pipes. Furnace core. Worn leather straps on it. Built-in flamethrowers on his arms, featuring flamethrower nozzles. Heavily worn and rusted from constant use, reflecting his destructive personality. A fire-patterned bandana tied around his neck to add a splash of character, hinting at his outback origins and enhancing his rebellious adventure vibe. And then he's got robust legs that are built with angular heavy armor designed to handle the heat and pressure of his fiery rocket-propelled movements. And then some vents on him. So yeah, definitely. I mean, I didn't go through all the details because there's quite a lot in there, but that is pretty cool as well. A kill switch. This one needs a kill switch. This needs a Nexum EMP. So, guys, I'm going to create an EMP that works on flamethrowers. Don't ask me how I'm going to put the fire out, but that's another story on its own. But no, this is quite cool. So, Red Knight, when you catch this back, because I don't know if you're still here, yeah, this is quite a cool character design. This is really cool. This one is quite well structured with the shape as well. I can clearly see on this one where the arms are, the waist, and that, which is really, really good, and where the smoke comes from. So this is a really, really cool design. Right, so we'll take the showcase away. I'll go to that second. Okay, guys, so that's going to be it for the stream tonight, and we're finishing pretty much bang on midnight, so that worked out perfectly. Friday, I'm planning to get a video out there. It's either going to be one or two things. It's going to be either redrawing the OCs that were submitted via email, whether it's one or two of them with some design notes, or it's going to be a much more in-depth video. It could be part 2 of Project Mirror, which is the world building series. I need to do the artwork for it, but I've got most of that scripted. Or it could be something completely different. We just have to see where it goes. I reserve the right to do one more live stream before we get the first proper video out for the year the second video out for the year. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed how this fusion of Cloak and Gogeta SSj4 turned out. I really do like how this is looking, and yeah, it's got that whole quite dark vibe to the character, which is really cool. I'll have to do a piece where I see about fusing them together and think of a name for this character. But other than that, I will say thank you all for joining, and on that note, I shall see you all next time. Bye, guys.